I have just discovered something that is very disheartening. Anybody who is voting for NDC and Peter Obi is voting for criminality. Peter Obi was in John Wood Hotel. He mentioned the hotel, writing the list of candidates. Peter Obi and the leaders of the Southeast now went and told them, anybody who wants to be House of Rep person, after paying that expression of interest, must pay 10 million naira bribe, and Senate 20 million naira bribe.
Yes.
So
when
I'm telling you, Peter Obi never told me to pay 10 million naira. I never told Kenneth Okonkwo that Peter Obi in any way told me to pay 10 million naira.
Hey, my people, this matter no be joke. Oh. See as Kenneth Okonkwo just they talk. They criticize Peter Obi, they call Peter Obi names. They talk a lot of things about him. I beg Mona, watch this video. Watch, you go see here. See the full details. Watch by yourself and know the truth. Because in this matter now, what I don't pass Gary, I want to make on here. George, you know who is right and who is wrong. I go play the one way talk and the one way another person talk. You go hear the difference. Know which one will be the correct one. Because at this point now, matter too big, matter plenty. Just watch. Watch.
We want to bring new leadership in the Southeast because of leaders like this. That is why Southeast has been coming last in Nigerian politics. Southeast people are marginalized in the federal government. We fight to eat. And after that, some of our leaders are calling us and scamming us. I told them that Peter Obi is going to scam them.
Yeah, but
that is a political con man. I have just discovered something that is very disheartening. It is not just that they are going to, that anybody who is voting for NDC or Peter Obi is voting for Tinubu. Anybody who is voting for NDC and Peter Obi is voting for criminality. And I will prove it with facts. I will call names. There is one man called Obunike Ohebu, the House of Representatives aspirant, Newi North and Newi South, and Ekusigo local government from Anambra State. He sent an SOS to me. And he said that Peter Obi is now the head of the criminality, that they were scammed in NDC. And he said, Okonkwo went back to his people and made sure that every constituency produced one candidate so that they will not be scammed. But Peter Obi told them that all of them, the aspirants, should go into the field and that they thought they were going to have primaries. Remember, Sereka Dixon came out and said, once you pay your expression of interest form, you are not going to pay any money. When you are now the one that is nominated, that's when they will take nomination fee. And all of them ran into it. Then Peter Obi and the leaders of the Southeast now went and told them, anybody who wants to be House of Rep person, after paying that expression of interest, must pay 10 million naira bribe, and Senate 20 million naira bribe. When they were
bribe to who?
Bribe to the NDC and the caucus. They call them caucus leaders in the Southeast. This was what he wrote it and sent to me, and sent me the receipt, because they told him he needed money to campaign for his presidency. Now, when they were told individually, so they thought they were now the chosen candidate, that maybe that is the nomination fee. When all of them paid, they discovered there were many. Then we are now told to go into the field for direct primary. And when they now went into the field, they thought that there was going to be genuine primary. And as they were in that field, killing themselves, Peter Obi was in John Wood Hotel. He mentioned the hotel, writing the list of candidates. And after that, they submitted it. You know what he said? He said, I am not disappointed that I lost the ticket. I am rather disappointed that I invested my time, resources, and reputation in a process that is becoming increasingly opaque and inconsistent with the democratic principles it proclaimed. And this is another man from Enugu State, a highly political person, sent to me. And you know what he said? He said, I have a direct taste of the fraud called Peter Obi. Recently in NDC.
But we must put that, yes.
NDC has become a national dialogue for criminality.
No, but just a moment.
Discussion of criminal.
Mr. Okonkwo, you do acknowledge that that was the testimony of one person, and it's an allegation.
No.
You haven't investigated that.
Hold on.
To be able to say you did your own investigation,
yes,
and you found it to be true.
And you know why I'm annoyed? You said I did the investigation. I am the leader of ADC in Enugu State. The same people we fought that they will not extort the aspirants. They are the people that went to NDC and they started extorting the aspirants. NDC has come out with a statement trying to distance themselves from what is happening in the Southeast. And they said it is the caucus leaders in the Southeast that are responsible.
Yeah.
Peter Obi from Anambra State, Okosileze Nwodo from Enugu State, Ugochukwu Onyema from Abia State, Atiku Denwa from Imo State, and what else is remaining?
Yeah, but don't you think that is?
Yes.
I mean,
Sam Ebon from
I'm not trying
Five
to
states in the Southeast.
exonerate
You know what
anyone.
I'm telling you? We want to bring new leadership in the Southeast because of leaders like this. That is why Southeast has been coming last in Nigerian politics. Southeast people are marginalized in the federal government. We fight to eat. And after that, some of our leaders are calling us and scamming us. I told them that Peter Obi is going to scam them.
Yeah, but
That is a political con man. Look at what is happening.
I'm saying that again.
You will go to diaspora. I don't give shish, but you collect shish.
Mr. Okonkwo, I think it's important.
Abiola, don't hear him. Now, I want to make una cool down. Hear the side of this man, Obinike Onyebu. You will hear what he talk. Whether he accept or in deny waiting, Kenneth Okonkwo talk. Say na him talk. Just hear him. Just hear the full details. And you can understand who is lying and who is not lying. I beg you, this country, they somehow. No, just watch.
He said
Yeah.
that Peter Obi told us to go and pay 10 million naira that he needed the money for his campaign.
10 million naira bribe.
So and I'm saying that 10 million naira I paid for an information which is in the message I sent to you too. For the information I got from the National Secretary was paid in the account of the NDC.
Can I ask you a question?
The FCMB.
Are you dissatisfied with your candidate, the presidential candidate of your party? Do you have an axe to grind with him?
I have no personal issues with him.
You have no personal issues?
I have no personal issue with him. So in that message, even in this one you have, read it, the National Secretary told me.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you were aware, because he said he was going to use what you had told him as part of his interview yesterday.
Yes.
You were aware that he was actually going to use it as part of his
What
interview.
I told him, not what I didn't tell him.
Yes, what you told him.
Yes.
And clearly, your dissatisfaction, you were not aware of how he was going to use it, but you were aware that he was going to use it. And he is a member of another political party, of a rival political party. You were aware of that?
He said that the party, the National Caucus, told us to pay 10 million naira. That is the issue. I never said that, and it's not in the message. And I will want this conversation to limit it to what he said, I said. What he said on the national TV. That message he cited is that I said he asked us to pay 10 million naira. That's what I'm still talking about.
Yes.
So I'm telling you, Peter Obi never told me to pay 10 million naira. I never told Kenneth Okonkwo that Peter Obi in any way told me to pay 10 million naira.
Yeah, have you heard from Obinike Onyebu? You have heard his own side of the story. Now, I want you also to hear what Dr. Aaron Agoro said towards this matter. Just listen carefully.
My advice to Peter Obi is that Peter Obi must teach not only Kenneth Okonkwo a lesson, but all the other liars that frame up things. People like Reno Mokri, people like Boala, that will come and lie just because they want to create a fake narrative to turn the hearts of Nigerians against Peter Obi. They want to destroy the image of Peter Obi. By so doing, they want to create a fake picture of Peter Obi being a liar, being a crook, being a corrupt person, and he's saying, they give shishi, they receive shishi. And he was crying, crocodile tears. This man, what has gone wrong with him? Maybe Atiku is not paying him. Maybe he's seen that he's losing. Because the signs are so clear that Atiku may not even be on the ballot come 2027. So Okonkwo has already cursed out Obi, has already criticized Obi, called him names. And Obi left ADC, he got angry and began to call him names. Now he's after Obi again. Please, Peter Obi, I know you were in the States and you were calling Kenneth Okonkwo your brother. Yes, and you're a person of peace. But this time around, we need to clear this lie. It's no longer about you. It's about a brand. It's about all the people that believe in you. We are demanding, Peter Obi, you must sue Kenneth Okonkwo because he spoke with so much authority that how many people can you go now and convince them? Because bad news goes further. Even when the truth comes out now, how many people will get to hear the truth? So you must sue him.
As well, I don't hear him now. I know what Peter Obi go do. I don't know what he want to. But the news they carry him say he go sue Kenneth Okonkwo for defamation of his name. I don't know, but I think just listen, hear from this woman. You will understand where this matter is going to.
Hello, everyone. This is Sahara Reporters reporting that Peter Obi demands 5 billion naira apology from former ally Kenneth Okonkwo over alleged defamatory remarks. The legal demand letter followed comments allegedly made by Okonkwo during an appearance on Channels Television Sunrise Daily program on June 8, 2026. Former Anambra State Governor and presidential candidate of the Nigerian Democratic Congress, Peter Obi, has demanded 5 billion naira in damages from actor-turned-politician Kenneth Okonkwo over alleged defamatory statements made during a television interview. Obi, through his lawyers, Chief Alex Ejeseme San and Co., accused Okonkwo of making false allegations capable of damaging his reputation and public image. In a letter dated 9th June 2026 and addressed to Okonkwo, Obi's legal team demanded an immediate withdrawal of the statements, a public apology, and a written undertaking against further publications.